Then let's go to the second case of today. We have 3. And now we are going to have a work request with an e-signature. Then it's quite similar in the sense that we are going to use the same laptop. Now this owner is going to rent, or let's say to lease the computer for a tenant. The tenant is going to have this computer in his own service now, and the tenant is going to have a smart contract of work request with a maintainer that already is the one who is in charge to maintain the computer, and this is what we did in the previous case. Then let's see how that works. Very important to remark that you will see that with an e-signature. We will keep the same, how to say, layout of a screen. We have the owner at the left and the maintainer, but we add here a new column, and in this column we have now the role of tenant. This tenant is working with a connector that is in our premises in Tallinn. In the backend, sorry, in the front end, we have ServiceNow, but it's ServiceNow Cloud, and the gateway that is used in this case is in Tallinn. Then the first thing we have to do is we have already the asset, but we have to create a contract with the member S. We put the S because of ServiceNow. Then we add the type asset information exchange. Why? Because we have to transfer this laptop to the member S. They don't have it. Then the first thing we do is from the landlord is renting, or let's say, or lending, or giving the asset. Then the contract is pending to be approved. We go to the other side. We see that the contract has been received, and then we go to approve it. In that case, we create a new asset. We don't have it. And logging into our ServiceNow, then we will see now that this asset has been already created in our environment of ServiceNow. Make it bigger to see easier. We search the Bruce code, make it bigger, and there we see our laptop demo of Bruce platform. Now it's time to make the work request for the maintainer, that is member B. But for that, we have to create a contract. Then we create a contract with member B. We add there now the service that is a work request. And we have to choose which asset we want to attach to this contract. We will ask in that case that it requires personal signature, and that is handle everything by Bruce SDK. Just we require that, and then it will, as part of the SDK or the platform, it will request that signature. Then we see already that the contract has been arriving to the provider. They had already that because they choose the element, they don't have to create it, and then they accept. Then the contract is approved in both sides. We see that the information is there. Now we go and we will make in our ServiceNow one work request. Now I am calling call Abel Tutor, and then we look for the laptop, and then we say that the laptop is frozen. We send that, and we will see that nothing is going out because we have an alert that the transaction now has to be signed. We cannot see it on the left side until we sign it. Then the signature now is made with a mobile telephone. It sends a token. In that case, it's an authorized certification authority of Estonia, but as I said, we can interface with any certification authority in the world. Then now in the member B, they can see in that case the provider, they say that this transaction is signed. They go to Archibus and we will see that we have been receiving already in our Archibus one word request. There is assigned to work order. Then we are going to issue. Then we are going to, we are so fantastic, we are incredibly efficient. We are going to complete it. And now we are going to see how is the completion transaction, but it's not sent because as we requested, had to be signed. Then we sign with our mobile ID, and then it's gotten as a completed in the member S that has been the one has been sending the work order. And this is the second case.